Hey guys, I just wanted to do a video that I've been thinking about for a little while. And this one is a list of things that your pet sitter would want you to know. The most important thing is that we want detailed lists of all the care instructions that you have for your animal. We want to know if they're on a special diet, if they need special accommodations or a special care schedule. We want to know every detail so that your animal will have their schedule disrupted as little as possible while you're away. We want you to leave emergency contact info for if an emergency should happen. First off, we will call you if anything happens, but there may not be much that you can do since you won't be in the area. So we ask you to please have us meet your neighbors or local friends and family that you trust to rush over and help us out if something should happen. We want you to check in with us to see how your animal is doing, and if we don't hear from you, we will often just send you a text and a picture update of how your animals are doing while you're away, because that's the kind of service that we would want for our own animals. Please let us know if your dog or other animals are prone to making messes or damaging things. And if they are prone to those things, please let us know how you want us to take care of the messes and where you keep all your cleaning supplies. And also, please make sure that you have enough on hand in case your animal behaves much differently while you're away. Your animals will most likely behave differently while you're away. They may demonstrate certain bad behaviors to a small extent while you're at home, but those behaviors may worsen while they're under the care of someone else they're not that familiar with. So if we tell you that your animal has made more messes in the house than usual, or they destroyed things they normally wouldn't, that's because they're nervous about you being gone and someone else they don't know taking your place as caretaker. We won't host parties while you're gone. Most likely, we'll end up just having a glass of wine while watching Netflix or whatever other TV services you have. We really try to make ourselves at home, and usually that involves being a couch potato a lot of the time. If you're comfortable with us having a few friends over just to hang out, let us know. And if you're not comfortable with anyone else coming over except us, the actual pet sitters you hired to do the job, please let us know that in advance also. It can get a little lonely sometimes staying in a stranger's home, so we often like to have a friend or two over. But again, we won't throw parties, because when you're on the job, it's just not as tempting. While taking care of other people's animals is very fun and usually pretty relaxed, it's also a job that we take very seriously. So if there's anything we do that is not up to your level of expectations, please tell us about it immediately so that we can understand and do what's necessary to make sure that things are better off the next time. If you choose to hire someone else after we have completed a job for you, we won't take it too personally, but we might be a little disappointed, especially if we've had the chance to get attached to your animal. If we spend enough time with your pets, we will get attached to them. For example, I had a dog walking client that I walked every weekday for 3 whole months straight, but then the owner had to move out of state, so I wasn't able to walk that dog anymore, and I still think about him. So understand, we will get attached to your animals if we spend any significant amount of time with them. Please make sure that your animal has plenty of toys or other ways of entertainment while you're gone. And if possible, leave us a little spending money to buy new toys in case your dog or cat goes on a destruction rampage and destroys all the toys they currently have. If you don't tell us we have permission to eat the food in your home, we most likely won't even touch it, and we'll go and bring our own foods over, because we don't want to feel like we're overstepping any boundaries. So if there's things that we have permission to do, please tell us right away. And if there's things you don't want us to do, please let us know right away. And if possible, please make a list of everything that we can look back on and check if we're unsure. If you're the type of owner that has webcams in the house, please let your pet sitter know before they accept a job watching your animals. It's very uncomfortable to discover that you've been watched the whole time without your prior knowledge or consent. I had a client that didn't inform me of their webcam until we had already started the job and it was too late to back out, and it was very uncomfortable, to say the least. If you're upfront about it, that gives us the comfort and knowledge that you respect our privacy and you want us to know ahead of time what to expect. And if we turn down a job because of the webcams, understand it's nothing personal. Some of us just don't like being watched all the time. And it's not because we're doing anything wrong, it's just very uncomfortable to be trusted to care for an animal, but not trusted enough to be left alone. If you have any questions about our usual pet sitting routine or our availability schedule or anything else you want to know about us, please ask us. We want you to feel as comfortable with us as possible, and we don't mind questions. If you want us to do extra things like check your mail for you or water your plants or just keeping up with the vacuuming if your dog is a heavy shedder, just let us know, and more than likely we'll be happy to do whatever else you require. But the main thing we want you to know is that we do this because we want to. The money is a good motivator and it does help get bills paid. But we work with animals because we want to, and we genuinely enjoy taking care of other people's animals. So if you choose any of us to watch your animal, you can know and trust that they're in good hands that will do whatever is needed to make sure that they're well cared for and happy. I hope you guys found this video enlightening or at least interesting. If you're a fellow pet sitter like I am, please let me know in the comments if there's anything that I may have left out or what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.